Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome. You join us here for this T20 match between the Hyderabad Sunrisers and the Chennai Super Kings. And settling in for the next hour this evening is Alison Mitchell. Evening, Ali.
Evening to you as well, Damien. It should be some great cricket under the lights. The surface has got plenty of grass on top with some dry areas. Batters should expect some good pace and bounce coming onto the bat. Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets. Right-hander opening, looks like they're going to be taking on the new ball today. Samson, his opening partner today. Cummins coming in.
Perfectly timed. Could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Well bowled. Lured a rash shot.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Great commitment. Brilliant dive in the field.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Shot. Textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I don't think anyone will get to it.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
The new bowler coming into the attack will be looking for the avenue of apprehension. Went for the drive, but no connection.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Perfect. Right out of the middle, and it bludgeons to the boundary.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That is 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Power and precision in that one.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
That's a monster hit, going all the way for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6.
Well balanced, smothered the ball through the leg side it goes.
Good return back from the deep.
Played and missed.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Beats the outside edge. Peach of a ball. Nearly caught the edge.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Shot. Should be runs.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Patel, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Came off the middle of the bat. Perfectly timed.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
That's been smacked away. Fielders won't stop it.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Classic cover drive. Finds the fielder at cover. Straight to cover point. Simple catch.
Sarfaraz, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. He's got their tail up.
Great ball. Drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Oh, wow. That is out of here. Could leave the ground entirely.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Captain going with some pace. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it lands safely. Lucky escape for the batter. Unicat with a huge appeal, almost pleading with the umpire. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Sarfaraz gets all of that, pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. Crowd love that one.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
That's a solid shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Went for the drive but missed. Rocks onto the back foot. That's just beautiful.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Well-timed shot, but found the fielder. Great delivery. Beat the outside edge.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Too full, she'll get what it deserved.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The Sunrisers with a massive shout. Bolden, what a beauty. Swung in and knocked the stumps over.
Dubé coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
How about that? Drilled away, soars into the stands for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Great shot. Great sound off the bat. Finds the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. The loose full one goes unpunished.
And that's hit them. That'll leave a nice bruise.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats. And Adkart with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Top quality bowling, close to the off stump.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
That's a monster hit, going all the way for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Cast coming back on from the avenue of apprehension they've been in all match.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Samson went for it, and that's taken the bowler all the way. Cracking shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Away it goes, flown off the middle, and that's a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Changing the attack. They found it tough early, and it's a big challenge with how well these two are scoring. Fielders look very confident about this one. Gone aerial with that shot. It's gone high.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
What a shot. Launched again. Smoke coming off the bat.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Power and precision in that one.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Well, they're giving the bowler no way to get back into the contest. Consecutive sixes and now a 4. Fabulous batting.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Dubé picks that up beautifully over the top, and away it goes for a maximum.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Dubé gets hold of it, dispatches it into the stands.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. How will the bowler respond?
And caught. Not the hardest catch in the world, and the batter has to go.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Well bowled. lured a rash shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Oh, what a strike. Over it goes. One for the crowd to catch.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
They'll get at least one.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Needs a dot ball.
Drilled away into the gap. Fantastic shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
Went for the drive, but no connection.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
And taken. Clean catch, and the batter has to go.
Dhoni, the new batter in the middle, the right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Got him, swinging and straight through.
Ahmed, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
That's a monster hit, going all the way for a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Straight to the fielder. Safe pair of hands. Gone. Gully holds it easily.
Chahar, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Square cut, finds point, no run. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Ahmed coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Great shot. Just square it backward point. That might make it.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Good areas there.
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely gathered.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Gone! Played all round that. What a delivery.
Henry, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Played and missed. Patel back into bowl. Been bowling well so far. Timed through the vacant print position, racing to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots. Can he come back with a dot ball? Gopal, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing. He's got their tail up. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
Absolute nothing the batter could do. Undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker. A very defendable total. The openers need to get their eye in quickly and keep the scoreboard ticking.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Good shot. A beauty. Great stop. That one was travelling.
First runs for the innings there. The Sunrisers will be hoping it's the start of a big total. Kicks off what should be an exciting match between these two sides. Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Smack. Beautiful bowling.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball.
Kishan played that well, but found the fielder. Perfectly timed. Could be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the first over. The Sunrisers are now 5 for 1. Change of bowling. The right umpire is coming into the attack.
Edged. And dropped. Well, he normally doesn't drop those, but on this occasion it's gone down. An absolute sitter. Gopal did well, was a well-timed shot and had it covered. Edged it.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
That was a nick. Missed chance. Could be four.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Couldn't beat the fielder. Timed it well, though. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. How will he reply?
Leading edge, won't carry. Quick single taken, good running. Nicked it. And caught. Nice catch. Good reactions, and he held on to it.
Right-hander, new man to the crease.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Good return back from the deep. No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Couldn't beat the field. Nicely gathered.
The batting team are now on 18 for 2.
They'll get at least one.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Finds the edge. And taken. Good reflexes by the fielder. He made that catch look regulation.
Grady out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Found the fielder with that shot.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Shot. Should be runs.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Fielder collects that one. No problem.
The score is now 27 for 3.
Gopal, the spinner coming into the attack. Beats the outside edge.
That spun a long way. Very, very lucky to miss it, if I'm being totally honest.
Head was over the ball and well timed, just couldn't find the gap. Nicely played. Runs one.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. So that's the 5th over of the power play completed.
29 for 3.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Flick of the wrists off the front foot, away it goes, might be 4. Fielder out deep, has to work hard.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Livingstone with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one no problem.
Livingstone left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Peach of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Perfectly timed. Could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Dubé collects. Nice shot from the batter. Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Well played. Could be a quick single. Gopal with a classy bit of fielding. Power and precision in that one.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Captain going with spin and taking some pace off the ball. Livingstone finds the gap with that shot. Nicely played. Two full and punched down the ground. Could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Lovely shot, but found the fielder. Smack! Beautiful bowling.
Clarkson, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Good shot, but finds the fielder. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Infielder onto that one in a flash. Nice shot, straight to the bowler, no run. That's 2 block shots in a row. That'll put a halt to their momentum.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery. Is keeping the bowler honest.
Head over the ball, great shot, racing away.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Flick down to fine leg, should be a single. Edged. Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary road.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Great fielding. Batter went after the spinner and they've saved some runs.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Shot. Should be runs.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Went for the drive, but no connection.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Cracked away. Lovely sound off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 of your best, please.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the 11th over. The Sunrisers are now 83 for 4.
Thick edge. And caught. Not the hardest catch in the world, and the batter has to go.
Left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go.
Beats the field with a great shot. Nicely done.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Brilliant work by the fielder. The ball was humming along and they saved some runs. Edged it.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Ahmad, 2 full and punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Nice work by the fielder. Was a well-timed shot.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Chaha back on for another spell. Great commitment. Brilliant dive in the field. Well played. Could be a quick single. Nicked it. Nicely played. Runs 1. That has a flight number attached to it. It's gone a long, long way.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Kumar Reddy goes again. Huge strike. Sailing way into the stands.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Ahmad coming back into the attack and looking hungry for a wicket too. Nicely done by the keeper.
Pass, the new man in the middle has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
That shot sees them get their innings started. Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Nice shot, straight to the bowler, no run. Ahmed coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That's a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers. Henry showing real skill there. That ball was surely heading for the boundary there.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Great ball, drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Power and precision in that one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Ahmed back into the attack. Nice shot. Shot, should be runs. Off the bat and should get some runs. And out. Agile work by the fielder, got low and kept his balance to take back.
Cummins, right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Oh, nice shot.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Ahmed coming back on. They've been bowling really well. That's a full toss and worked up the pads nicely. Could be 4. Patted that one away.
A bit of shape on the ball, but very full. Not often you see loose deliveries like that not being punished.
Edged.
How will the bowler respond?
Nicked it.
Into the 18th over, the Sunrisers are now
Ahmad given the ball again and the captain showing faith despite poor figures. Edged it. Finds the edge. And down. The keeper's dropped it. The bowler looks, shall we say, disappointed. And out. Nice catch. And that's the end of the battle.
Patel, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Big edge. Massive outside edge. Huge edge. Out. No, he's put it down. What happened there? It was a regulation catch and it's gone down. Henry to finish the innings.
moments coming into the attack.
Thick edge.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Nicely played. Runs one.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
That was a nick. Missed chance. Could be four.
Have to go for it now. Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Edged it. No one there. Could be four.
Good return back from the deep.
That's all from the commentary box. Amazing match. Hope to see you soon.